On the road, there's also flooding in Millvale.
Meghan Schiller talked with one family that was surrounded by water. She continues our live team coverage. Meghan?
The borough of Millvale blasted the siren about 2 times in the past hour because they're worried about this, all of the debris that's been racing down the roads and the rushing waters that are filling the streets. Take a look at the video that we shot just about 15 to 20 minutes ago. It showed those waters rushing down CV Road when they were at their highest peak. It brought with it a lot of debris like the branch I just showed you and other leaves and pieces of tree trunks. But this is actually the second time this morning that this stretch here in Millvale has flooded. Earlier this morning, I talked with people who live in this home behind me. They say they were in their yard in a tent for what was a fun night camping out, but when they woke up, they knew something was terribly wrong. A bizarre morning wake-up call ended a fun night under the stars.
They wanted to sleep outside last night, and we were like, yeah, we'll sleep outside. We didn't realize we'd wake up to a flood.
Carla Hargenrader captured this cell phone video after firefighters filled her street.
Firefighter was like, he asked us if anybody was in there, and we're like, yeah, we're in here. He's like, you're sleeping through a flood right now.
Emergency crews blocked off CV Road as the waters dragged branches and logs down onto Evergreen Road below.
Probably had about 10 or 11 calls in about an hour.
Chief Carl Kavanaugh said one of his men rescued the family, a 5-year-old, 8-year-old, 15-month-old, and 2 dogs.
It was literally coming down through our yard, underneath the tent, down by our house.
The chief brought out the boats just in case they needed to do swift water rescues and said they'll be on standby throughout the day.
We're hearing there's supposed to be major storms later, so we're going to go back, regroup, come up with a plan later. If we have to call the swift water teams in early, we will.
And the floodwaters have at least receded here along CV Road, just leaving behind all of the debris. The borough of Millvale is asking for residents to stay inside their homes if they can, and they say if you need to evacuate, you can go to the community center on Lincoln Avenue for the day. Reporting live in Millvale, I'm Meghan Schiller, KDKA News.